All right, so our Hall of Fame section, we are naturally big drum gear nerds.
That is true.
That is very true. So we like to highlight certain products that are what we classify as game changers. Products that have been around for a long time, perhaps maybe new. We're starting off with some legacy items, as I like to call them, ones that have been around forever. We started out, last week I should highlight the Remo-coated Ambassador.
Yeah.
Almost every snare drum you have, you will find that Remo-coated Ambassador.
Near and dear to all of our hearts, that item that if you were out of or close to being out of, we panic and go, what kind of drum shop is this? We don't know
what to do. Yeah,
what
exactly.
What is wrong with us?
So this week, I've got a new one for us. The third inductee into the Drum Key Hall of Fame is the Vic Firth 5A drumstick.
Here it is. The Vic Firth 5A. Made the Hall of Fame. There he is. The Swiss Army knife of drumsticks.
Swiss Army knife of drumstick. That's right. If you actually pull on this lever here,
that's right.
There's a bottle opener, and there's exactly. No, but according to Vic Firth, the number one drumstick as far as sales is concerned, and best-selling drumstick of all time.
Yeah, and I have to agree with that here. Just at Drums Etc., probably our best-selling, single most popular drumstick for the past 20 years has been the Vic Firth 5A. So much so that, when we order sticks, we'll double up on these. Maybe we'll get a dozen pair of, whatever else in 2B, Vic Firth 2B or whatever else. And then we'll get 24, even 36 pairs of
every
Vic
time.
Firth 5A.
Every time, tack it on there.
Yeah, always. We always need Vic Firth 5A. And again, this is also one of those items that was my first spy mission assignments, was to check local music stores and make sure that we had the absolute best price on 14-inch coated Ambassadors and also Vic Firth 5A. What was Menchie's price on Vic Firth 5A? What was Music and Arts price on Vic Firth 5A? Okay? These are things that I did. These are things that I did. I had to go and look. I had to make sure.
Of course.
That we had the best price.
Of course.
Okay.
I can't wait to talk to your ringleader later and get his opinion on him and the missions that he would send you out on.
Yeah, I've been on many a mission.
Tons of missions.
So that was a fun mission, and it opened my eyes to the importance of certain signature sticks, products, the Vic Firth 5A, and that has been instilled into me, those few items, And what I said about the Vic Firth 5A is that it's a good, just medium. What are the specs on it?
I'll give you the specs, Sean.
Yes.
This is me.
Come on.
For all of you listeners,
I don't have
this is
all
off
this
the
stuff
top of my head. I'm not reading them.
I know a lot, but I don't have all this stuff memorized.
16 inches long, 0.565 inches in diameter.
Okay.
I know you were thinking 0.564, weren't you?
I was.
I could tell you were a little light.
You're a
little light.
You read me.
It's got a medium taper.
It does.
And then it got the teardrop tip. I think this is a prime example of I forget what the exact name of it is, but there's this theory, it's psychology, that if you present someone with three options and they don't know anything, they will always pick the middle option.
That's right.
They will always go with the medium.
Yeah.
So if you've got a stick display and you've got 7As, 5As, and 5Bs in that stick display, 9 times out of 10, someone who doesn't know anything, maybe it's someone buying something as a gift, they're going to be like, well, let's just go with the medium. That way,
right.
Even if they wanted the lighter, they wanted the heavier, it's not that far off, or this might be the perfect thing.
And I think that that is why most companies, not just Vic Firth, but most companies, 5A model is probably their best-selling stick because it's not too thin, it's not too big, it's just right in the middle. You can play some, articulate some jazz and some light style music, or you can bash a little bit. With these sticks.
It's not quite a barrel tip. It's not quite a round tip.
Right.
It's the level medium, the option C on multiple choice. Yeah. It is the average of a lot of drumsticks. And it's no wonder that so many of the artist models that we have are almost a 5A. It might have a slight different tip. It might be a little bit longer. But this is the stick that so many artists are playing that when they get that opportunity, through an endorsement, when they get that opportunity to design their own stick, this is the starting point.
I think, our first few inductees into the Hall of Fame are I don't want to say lackluster, but they kind of are. Yeah,
you
but
already said it.
I've already said it. They kind of are, but so.
Well,
it's not about that.
I will say
it's not about that.
I will say this:
it's not about the
drum
flash.
key. No, the Drum Key Hall of Fame is about proven results.
That's right.
It's about popularity and proven results, and this is the kind of thing you're going to get. And no one talks about this.
Right.
That's why I want to talk about it, is because no one talks about the standalone. It's brief spikes of this is new, now it's last year's model. This is new, now it's last year's model. Let's talk about those standby, reliable items that are going to get you through. Every local drum shop you go in should have these.
Right.
And I think that we're on the right track.
Yeah.
That was me digging out of the lackluster hole that you put us in. Jeez.
You're good at that.
Well, hey, I'm the spin team here. So let's move on to our next segment where we highlight some of the questions that might not be so quick. Here we go with quick question.